Hello everyone, 4Arcade here, and I'm going to talk about WWDC. Apple has released the invitation for Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, and as they always do, alongside it, an image. This image always hints on the contents of the event. So, let's try to find what could possibly be at WWDC 2021. Starting with the obvious, we can clearly see MacBooks. This is in line with information gained from reliable Apple leakers Jon Prosser and Mark Gurman that a MacBook Pro will be arriving sometime soon. Also, if you look at the glasses of the person on the left, you'll see some coding. This coding was deciphered and shows 3 emojis. Utensils, the sleep emoji, I have no idea why they are there, and the more interesting one, the MacBook emoji. And after that, on the bottom, there is the word true. Although unlikely, the glasses could also hint on the release of Apple Glass, which is a rumored AR glasses that Apple could release sometime in the future. Moving on to software. Since during WWDC, Apple always unveils the next big iOS update. It is possible we find hidden leaks in this image. Recently, we've got a leak from an unverified leaker named Connor Jewis, who claimed that iOS 15 will have new changes for dark mode and the iMessage app will be upgraded. This leak is quite reasonable, but what makes it even more convincing is the hint that we see in the Apple invite. In the reflection of the person's eyes in the middle, we see iMessages in a dark mode background. Moving on from that, we have information from Mark Gurman, who claims that iOS 15 will have major changes to notifications. This is also in line with what Connor Jewis said. If we look at the person on the left's eyes, we see a notification badge on the calendar app. Now this proves that iOS 15 will have improvements to notifications and how they are delivered. Next to the calendar app is an app that I'm not familiar with. It looks like a camera, but the camera app doesn't look like it. So if it is the camera app, we could possibly now have evidence about an Apple rumor that mentions a new redesign for iOS 15. Apart from this, the only evidence we have about this rumor is that it's based on the fact that it has been 4 years since the last major redesign, which was iOS 11, and 4 years prior to that was another major redesign, iOS 7. Which could indicate that if Apple redesigns its software every 4 years, then we could potentially have a new software look. If you recognize this icon, please let me know in the comments below. And now, in my opinion, the biggest leak that Apple has put out in this Apple invite is the AirPod on the right. For most, this could look like a normal AirPod, but it isn't like any Apple currently sells. This AirPod has a shorter stem than AirPods 1 or 2, which makes its size look like AirPods Pro, and yet they don't resemble them. But the most significant part of this is that this AirPod resembles the leaked images we received of AirPod 3 from a highly reliable AirPods leaker, 52 Audio. Because of how close the AirPod on the image resembles the leaked AirPods from 52 Audio, we could possibly expect new AirPods to be unveiled at WWDC. Conclusion. Overall, this image has given us a lot of insight on WWDC, and most importantly, it fulfills its purpose, which is to get us hyped for the event. Keep in mind that everything I've said is just speculation, and it may or may not be released at WWDC. By the way, all of this information comes from either my analysis or from the website Apple Track, to which I'll leave the link in the description. Goodbye, and thank you for watching. 4Arcade, signing off.